Crush him before he spawns. Break it to me gently, but with merriment and song. Squelch the little weasel, juice him as he bleeds. Feed him to the many, for thous the soul shall weep. Sipping of the sun ray, blading in the earth. Evolving was the nectar given to the weasel birth. I was just a puppet until the clouds caved in. Bless me now, you are sacred, my flesh betwixt my skin. Sipping of the sun rays, blading in the earth. Evolving was the nectar given to the weasel birth. All right. Let's turn this other mic off here. Hi there, I'm Colin Lamb, AKA The Tone Wizard, and welcome to Ween Talk episode 27, entitled Ween Cancelled. And that is, of course, a clickbait title if you're not familiar with such things. So yeah, I hope you're doing very well wherever you may be. I'm doing pretty damn good here. And I just wanted to say I started this one off with a cover. And if you'd like to hear me cover any Ween songs going forward, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. But so I just wanted to touch base because I haven't made videos. I haven't put out any videos in the last, I think, like 2 weeks or something like that. I've been really busy at work, and my dad and my brother and their whole family pretty much caught COVID back east in Ontario. So I was a little worried about that and not really in the head frame to make videos. Luckily, they've all recovered, and I'm feeling great again. The sun is shining. After I do this, I'm going to hop on my bike, go out, and meet up with a couple people for some beers outside. So I'm back to making videos, and hopefully I'm going to be putting out about 2 a week. And yeah, thank you for sticking with me if you haven't heard from me in a while. I appreciate that. And I do want to thank some new subscribers to the channel. Oswaldo Diaz, Oliva, OJ, maybe the OJ, who knows? Could be a Ween fan, innocent until proven guilty there. Coaster Magic, Brad Gulka, and Thomas Lawson. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. And I also want to thank Hippo, who comments on a lot of these videos, for checking in and saying, hey, when's the next video coming out? It actually gave me a nice little kick in the ass and got me making some videos again. So thank you very much for that. So I started this episode with a cover of Squelch the Weasel, which is one of my personal favorite Ween songs of all time. And after I did that, I thought it would actually be fun to just go to this fucking website called Song Meanings, and they really delve deep into all these things, and I thought it would be interesting to take a look at the song meanings or the interpretations on there for Squelch the Weasel here. So one guy was saying, general comment was saying, this song sounds the most haunting. This song contains the most haunting, lonely guitar solo in existence. Utter simplicity, dirty channel wah. It's all feeling. And you know what? Actually, on that note, Squelch the Weasel is one of my favorite Ween tracks of all time. And the first time I heard it, I immediately thought of Pink Floyd's Animals, which was the album that they did, I believe, right before they did Dark Side of the Moon. I could be wrong on that, but I always thought of that because there is a track on there. I think it was Pigs on the Wing, where it's a solo, sad kind of acoustic kind of song. And I mean, that whole album is like a soundscape of desolation and industrial kind of emptiness and stuff like that. But anyways, this isn't a show about Pink Floyd. I always thought that particular track reminded me a lot of Pink Floyd's Animals. Let me know what that track sounds like to you. But there were some interesting comments on here. One guy saying that he thought the track sounded like Mosquito Song by Queens of the Stone Age, and Diener played on that track. I mean, obviously, yeah, Diener's played on some Queens of the Stone Age track, but I would say that this song came out a long time before that song. So, yeah, some interesting stuff here. Who the fuck knows what this song is actually about? There's a lot of kind of general comments. I don't think I see anything else worth mentioning here. Actually, one guy did say, I have serious trouble understanding this song, and I suspect Ween does too, but for some reason this is their best song as far as I'm concerned. This song does something strange. It haunts. The problem is Ween is in general totally funny, so this is their out-of-character song. I don't know. I think they've done a lot of not-so-funny songs. But anyways, let's just put that away here for 1 second. And yeah, let's get to the title of this episode. Ween Cancelled. Of course, Ween is not canceled in general. That would be a bad day for everybody. But what I was alluding to there was the fact that if you've been checking into it online, Ween has canceled a lot of the summer dates this year in 2021. They've canceled quite a few of them due to, of course, the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, which almost took down my dear father, man. And you know what? Everybody's free to think what they will think. Myself included, obviously, but I mean, I was talking to my dad on the phone, and he's kind of recovering now. He had that, and by the way, I don't ever want to make this show about the fucking pandemic, but we're going on 2 fucking years here, and it's bound to bleed into everything. And look, it's taken down fucking Ween here, but you know, everybody's free to think what they want. But I talked to my dad, and he was fucking rough, man, and I was seriously worried about him, and you know, I mean, if I don't get to see Ween out of all this, if that's one of the worst thing that happens to me, then it's been a pretty smooth fucking pandemic for me. But yeah, they've canceled a lot of shows. And I actually, if you go to the Ween website too, they've indicated as much. I think that in this article here, I'll put links to this article as well. I think they're still going to do a show in August. It's set to go ahead. The summer camp show in August of 21. That's going to go forward, but it's looking like we're not going to be seeing a lot of Ween until 2022, and myself am definitely not going to be seeing any Ween until 2022, and that sucks. But you know what? I'll tell you in the meantime, I'm still going to keep doing these shows and babbling on about Ween and sharing whatever I have to share and talking with you. So let me know what you think in the comments about that. If you're going to miss any shows, let me know. If you got tickets to any of the shows that aren't canceled, definitely let me know. And if you do end up going to a show, please let me know about that. So that's all I really have to say. Yeah, it was a clickbait title. I'm going to say guilty as charged. Getting some fucking coffee into me here. On another note, though, I did want to do something new in this episode, and I wanted to dig into some classic Ween because, obviously, like we've just discussed, there's not going to be any Ween coming out this year. So I've kind of been going back and trying to find some semi-obscure performances. Of course, if you're a hardcore Ween fan, nothing is obscure to you, and you know everything, so you don't even need to watch the rest of this video. Have a nice day. But if you want to check out something cool, I found this footage of You Fucked Up recorded live 3/15/1990 at, where is this? It's at Maxwell's, which I can't remember where it is, but I checked into Brownbase, and it's in New Jersey. So we're going to get into that later. But I just thought I would share this performance of the boys from 1990 for you to listen to, give you a little break from listening to me for a sec here. Let's check this out.
Grab some guitar and monitors. Okay. Dudes, it's fucking... Escape. Alright. Oh! Jesus!
Okay, so if I can sort my goddamn mouse out here, that was Ween, You Fucked Up, live 3/15/1990 in New Jersey, being performed in New Jersey. And I actually just thought I would check out the Brownbase for this. Brownbase, by the way, is a great site that you can go to. It's a complete index of every show they played, the set list and all this, and it gives you really interesting stuff here. Like you can see, like SSL tells you how many shows it was since they perform the track last, whatever year the track is. So if we look at You Fucked Up, they performed it the show before, and it was only the third time that it was ever played live. So this is sort by times played live before. It's a really cool thing, and it's nice to go there and check that out and see where they were at in the evolution with certain sets and stuff like this. Now I love this video. And I love videos from this era because two things come across. One is the costumes that they used to wear, the strange little hat that appears in I think it's in the Voodoo Lady video, and the chef's hat that he wore quite a bit. I think he wore that on Conan or The Tonight Show or something like that. But also what strikes me is they're performing as a duo. They obviously have a tape machine going, but somehow the performance still manages to have a fuck ton of energy. And I've often wondered with the tape machine that they use in the drum beats, I've often wondered if they were performed drum beats. And I'm kind of going off on something here, but I've often wondered if they were manually performed drum beats or if they were just arranged out on a timeline. I don't know, but the energy in those live performances is great. And Diener always fucking rips it to pieces on the guitar, man. And if you saw this band and you're like, who the fuck are these? What is this? Like, I can just imagine there were people who saw this and they're like, okay, two guys in a tape machine. What the fuck is this? And then they unleash something like that on you. It's fucking fantastic. And, you know, I play music myself. I've been to a lot of open mics. I've seen a lot of bands play in different configurations. I've never seen a band play with a tape machine and have that much energy. So I love that, and I hope you love it too. If you've got some obscure footage or anything like that you want to send in and I'm going to share it, I'm going to stick to the more obscure stuff. I don't really want to be playing any of their commercial stuff on the show because, you know, if there's an opportunity for people to go out and pay for that and support the band a little bit, even if it is with fractions of a fucking penny from a Spotify play, I'd rather do that. But something like this, obviously, the poster here, that is Cheesy Cheetos Central. You go check out Cheesy Cheetos Central on YouTube. But obviously, this is kind of infringed material to begin with. So without getting into that, I'm going to move it along now. And I want to share some more music. So on some of the previous episodes that I've done, I have solicited you, the audience, for some covers, for some Ween covers yourself. So if you've got a band or you like to cover Ween covers on your own and you have them recorded and you have them somewhere online where they can be viewed, please, by all means, send them to me and I will share them on this show. The requirements are that they have to be posted somewhere online. I will not download a file that's sent to me. I won't even go to a suspicious link. So make it something that's on SoundCloud. You can use Bandcamp. You can use YouTube, which is really easy to do, actually, or anything like that. Please send them in, and I'll share them on the show. I'm going to rate these songs from a scale of the pod to Quebec. And, yeah, so a guy has sent me in a file that I would very much like to share with you on that note. His name is Bob in the comments there. You'll see him cruising around. But on SoundCloud, he has a profile here under the name of Antennical. So he was conversing with me via email, which you can also get in touch with me on the email in the About section of this channel. And we got in touch and he posted his stuff up here. And now I am happy to share it. He also has a lot of original music on here that you can check out. But what he sent in to me for the purposes of this show is his cover of Don't Get Too Close and Hippie Smell. And it's kind of a nice little mashup. I didn't listen to the whole thing prior to this, but I'm going to listen to it now. So Bob, thank you very much for sending this in, and thank you for your correspondence via email. It's always nice to talk to fans of Ween and to people out there making music. So let's just check out Antennical's cover of Hippie Smell and Don't Get Too Close. Again, it's a kind of a mashup, but enough of me. You can check it out for yourself right now.
Hippie smell of it, I can't tell, patchouli oil, 60s hair, said, you're not real and you're not so real, can't surreal. Can't you tell? Hippie smell. They can hear the colors and see what can't be seen. Live their whole life in a dream. And when they stand next to you, can hear the music and don't know what to do. Smell of BO mixed with patchouli. The hippie smell is stronger than its own creator. By the time you realize that you can't taste and keep eat, there's water in your eyes. Ah! Smell of BO mixed with patchouli. The hippie smell is stronger than its own creator. By the time you realize that you can't taste and keep eat, there's water in your eyes. Ah! Smell only, I can't tell, patchouli oil. 60s hair said, you're not real and you're not so real. Can't you tell? Hippie smell said, hippie smell only, I can't tell. Patchouli oil. 60s hair said, you're not real and you're not so real. Can't you tell? Hippie smell.
Okay, that was Antennical's cover of Hippie Smell mashed together with Don't Get Too Close to My Fantasy. And I had a little dancing in there, man. I convulsed a little bit. I rocked my head. I had a good time. I enjoyed it. So thank you very much, Antennical/Bob, for sending that in. I appreciate it. And you know what? I'm going to put that on. I'm going to rate that from the pod to the Argus. The Argus being a masterpiece of production, modern recording, and songcraft, and the pod being the motherfucking pod, man. So I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna give that a pod. And you know what? I'm gonna award what has now become one of the most prestigious awards in the Ween community, as claimed by the man who made this bullshit up himself, a brown ribbon. So there you go, Antennical. I'm gonna email that to you in PNG format. It has a transparent background. And you can do with it as you please. So, thank you very much for sending that in. And just on a final note here, I was corresponding with Bob via email, and he asked where all my music is, where I put that online. And you know what? I actually just put out a 24 track album of crap, and I'm going to put a link to it down there in the description. It's up on Bandcamp. It's going up on SoundCloud soon, but you can check it out on Bandcamp if you wanna take a look at some of my music. But hey, thank you very much for watching. I'm a little rusty here, but I'm going to get back into the swing and start putting out some more videos. I got a couple of fun ideas and some stuff that I've been looking into. So thank you very much for watching. Take very good care of yourselves, and thank you for watching. Again, yeah, if you're new, give me a subscription. You like the video, you know what? If you don't want to do that, it's fucking fine, baby, man. I'll be fine. I was fine without you before. I'll be fine without you after. And this is how we end the video. See ya.